Jones, Fabian Delph and Ruben Loftus-Cheek all start. Kyle Walker, Ashley Young, Jordan Henderson, Jesse Lingard and Dele Alli drop out. Not too long to go then before kick-off for this 2018 World Cup, a third-fourth playoff match. It involves Belgium taking on England. Both of these sides missing out on a place in the final, but they will be hoping to leave Russia with the bronze medal. Belgium out. As for England, well, Gareth Southgate has shuffled it a little bit more. He's made 5 changes from that defeat to Croatia. Danny Rose, Eric Dyer, Phil Jones, Fabian Delph and Ruben Loftus-Cheek all start. Kyle Walker, Ashley playoff match. It involves Belgium taking on England. Both of these sides missing out on a place in the final, but they will be hoping to leave Russia with the bronze medal. Belgium have made 2 changes from their semi-final defeat to France. Thomas Meunier returns from suspension, whilst Yuri Tillmans also comes into the side. Marouane Fellaini and Moussa Dembele drop out. As for England, well, Gareth Southgate has shuffled it a little bit more. He's made 5 changes from that defeat to Croatia. Danny Rose, Eric Dyer, Phil Jones, Fabian Delph and Ruben playoff match. It involves Belgium taking on England. Both of these sides missing out on a place in the final, but they will be hoping to leave Russia with the bronze medal. Belgium have made 2 changes from their semi-final defeat to France. Thomas Meunier returns from suspension, whilst Yuri Tillmans also comes into the side. Marouane Fellaini and Moussa Dembele drop out. As for England, well, Gareth Southgate has shuffled it a little bit more. He's made 5 changes from that defeat to Croatia. Danny Rose, Eric Dyer, Phil Jones, Fabian Delph and Ruben Loftus-Cheek all start. Kyle Walker, Ashley match. Belgium taking on England. It is not the game both of these sides wanted to be in. This is the third-fourth playoff place match, but it would be good for either of these 2 nations to come away with the bronze medal. If you missed that earlier lineup piece there, well, there has been 2 changes made by Belgium for this game. Thomas Meunier returns from suspension and Yuri Tillmans also comes into the side. Marouane Fellaini and Moussa Dembele are the 2 to drop out. As for England, they've made 5 changes from that defeat to Croatia in extra time. Danny Rose, Eric Dyer, Phil Jones, Fabian Delph and Ruben Loftus-Cheek all come into the side. Kyle Walker, Ashley Young, Jordan Henderson, Jesse Lingard and Dele Alli are the 5 to make way. The game is underway. Belgium currently in possession. Are in their yellow shirts, black shorts and yellow socks, kicking from left to right, and England are in their red kit with their white shorts. I'll run you through the 2 lineups in full. For Belgium, it's Courtois in goal, then it's a back 3 of Vertonghen, Company and Alderweireld. Chadli and Meunier are the wing-backs. Witsel and Tillmans will sit in midfield with Hazard and De Bruyne as Phil Jones at the back, then it's Rose and Trippier as the wing-backs. Delph, Dyer and Loftus-Cheek in midfield with Kane playing alongside. To be in.
No, I mean, there is that issue. I think the fact that Belgium are a natively strong side, just a couple of changes, as you mentioned. Of course, Meunier is returning, so it's arguably stronger than it was. A chance for Tielemans to the press, but they kept the key trio on top.
France, even though the attack is a long ball is punted forward towards the edge of Belgium's penalty area. It is half dealt with at the moment, though. There's a bit of work to do for Vertonghen. He's under pressure from Loftus-Cheek. He's come off the England midfielder and will be favourites who feel that to get the better of Croatia. Seen shots of Lukaku as well mentioned. He's on 4 goals in this World Cup there. If he does get to and moves level with Harry Kane, then it would be Lukaku that played, and it's been quite a cagey opening.
Yeah, I mean, both sides have really turned around in this cheeky start. Impressively closing down quickly. Some error throws
Down the left-hand side as Charlie puts in a good cross, and it's into the back of the net, and Belgium have the goal, and it's Thomas Mounier there. He's nipped in ahead of Danny Rose. Danny Rose is appealing to the linesman, I think, for an offside, but pretty much that's like the goal that England conceded against Croatia when Perisic nipped in ahead of Walker there. Rose had no idea where Mounier was, and it's attack. But he finished from around 6 yards out.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good way to ball out to start with.
Two subs they made Thomas Mounier back into the team from suspension, and he has got the opening goal. It's a bit too much space down the left-hand side for Nasser Chadli as Belgium working down that flank, and he puts in a lovely ball in towards the edge of the 6-yard area, and Mounier just finish. It's a bad start for England. Belgium 1, England 0. Belgium have possession there. Hazard with a little back heel flick there, looking for Lukaku, doesn't quite work. Now Rose can try and bring this ball forward, but then realised she plays it infield towards Stones, back towards Rose now. Close to the halfway line, but then he just turns back and comes towards the feet of Maguire. Goes all the way towards Pickford there. Jack Butland may have been given a start for England today, but Pickford has been in that role once again. Butland could have maybe got a go as well, but stick with the majority of the team that have played most of the tournament. There's 5 changes that he has made as Belgium put the ball forwards. Hazard again, he tries another sort of back heel flick infield, doesn't quite work. Now Del tries to spring something forward now, and Sterling's got a bit of space to run into now. He's running at Alderweireld, he holds onto the ball and just allows Del to come in and get it off him. Now to Rose on this near left side, back to the feet of Del. Now Sterling will pick it up again. Very deep at the moment is the Manchester City forward. That's a nice ball though, and they're coming forward a lot, just cheap. As Trippier waiting right-hand side, he finds him now. Trippier just lays it back down the line. Then a low cross comes in there, and a big left boot gets to that from Baton. It goes straight up into the edge. Chadli battling for this one. I think Courtois is just going to keep this one, and he is. A little bit better from England.
Yeah, some positivity. I don't think there's much movement from the more advanced players, but just stayed in a pocket of space eventually.
Striding forward now, and he's looking for a little bit of support there. He finds De Bruyne on the edge of the box, and then again De Bruyne tries a back heel this time. We've seen Hazard try that twice. I think that was the wrong ball from Lukaku, because Hazard was coming up on the left hand side on the overlap, and he was unmarked and would have had a good chance or a good sight to goal anyway. And just a little bit of, well, miscommunication maybe. I feel, but can't give the wrong ball to the corner there, Phil.
Well, nobody's trapped Hazard, were they? And the point and see was never going to say, but he was in absolute weakness. Harry Kane concedes a free kick eventually. The break, there's two players, and then Hazard's in space, so somebody's got to put something there. That would be a worry.
England have been good from in this tournament. No other team has scored more set pieces than England, so we hope that they can make some of this. So the Belgium are adopting a very high line, a good 10 yards outside their own penalty area. They're trying to catch England offside midfield with Trippier standing. Well, defending, but it's turned out to be good defending for Belgium. It's Vertonghen slid in with his left foot there. Didn't need to do anything because it was going to go behind, and it just sort of pops up into the hands of Courtois. We'll see it once again as it comes in. Well, company and Vertonghen go for the same ball, and Vertonghen is very, very lucky there actually. Could have gone anywhere that. Down the right-hand side, it's Loftus Cheek now. He looks to get to the byline. He holds on to possession, lays it back to Trippier, puts a cross in there. It's a bit behind everyone. It's easily headed away by Alderweireld. Maguire will think with it for the seconds. Now Rose has it, but he's forced to go back. Just happy to pass this one inside their own half. Upwards, just pressure from Belgium. Speed them backwards. Up to the right-hand side for Trippier now. Tries to feed one down the line, looking for Sterling, who's peeled into that channel there, and he's got his club teammate company up against him. Sterling does well though, still holds on to possession, looking for support there. He cuts in field there towards the edge of the box, and a shooting chance. He does have an effort, but it's blocked away. Stand by the legs of Vertonghen now. Belgium have a chance to counter themselves. It's Eden Hazard with possession, just comes over halfway there, slides the ball towards the feet of Lukaku. He's coming forward now. He looks to ping a ball over to De Bruyne. It's eventually found De Bruyne though inside the penalty area. Oh, and a deflected shot there is saved by the right hand of Pickford, who had gone down to his left there. Hazard on possession just up halfway on the left-hand side. Now we got to feel ever so slightly looking for a few options. He's got Meunier making a run to the right-hand side. He finds Tielemans up on the edge of the box. Hazard then gets it back and he's, well, jinking into the penalty area, but just too many red shirts in his way. But once again, England just look all over the place at the back.
Well, Meunier, Tielemans won the ball there, and all of a sudden at the edge of the box, Danny Rose is sprinting to actually mark Tielemans. So somebody again has not tracked his run at all. Hazard on another day might easily have gone down because I think a challenge came in and he tried to stay on his feet, which is fair play to him. But the tackling was a little bit rash, I thought. And again, more problems for England at the back.
Indeed, Eric Dyer was the one that slid in towards the edge of the box and lucky, and he didn't get anything on Hazard there. series of the chance for De Bruyne, which was missed by Stones. Somehow found De Bruyne in his deflected shot of Trippier. Defence has been very, very shaky. There's far too many players not tracking their opponents. That's proving to be a bit of an issue. There was another half chance for Belgium. It's Lukaku trying to spray a ball out to De Bruyne in the penalty area on the left-hand side. It looks like England were going to cut it out. Stones misses it, does eventually find De Bruyne, and then his right-footed shot deflects off Trippier. Pickford's already gone down to his left-hand side, sticks out a right hand, and gets something on it to save it. But Belgium are looking good. England very, very shaky, like I said, though, at the back. It's still Belgium 1, England 0.
Headed towards goal from Loftus-Cheek. Not enough power straight at Courtois. Very easy save. A little bit better from England. It was a good challenge from Company to stop Kane, but Trippier on hand to pick up the loose ball. It's a pretty good ball in, but Loftus-Cheek didn't quite get his header right. Yards out maybe. Not much more than that. It's pretty weak.
Yeah, he was just trying to sort of flick it towards the far top left corner, I think. Loftus-Cheek there just doesn't get it right, like you said. For Belgium coming forward now, this time down the right. Meunier plays it in field towards Tielemans. He finds Hazard, who's in far too much space in their own Hazard, and they're just exchanging passes now with Belgium, with Alderweireld picking up the ball now. They'll force back towards the halfway line, but Tielemans and Hazard are just playing keep ball on this right side at the moment. Tielemans with the ball in field, and there's loads of room now for Witsel to come forward. He finds Vertonghen, who's joined the attack now, back in field to Witsel, a good sort of 40 yards out. He floats one into the penalty area, and they're looking for the run there of Meunier. Good header away by Maguire, but England still don't completely clear it. But eventually Rose puts his left boot through this one, and that's gone high over halfway. Company with a bit of mopping up to do, which he does. He had Kane in Company. Now it is with the feet of Vertonghen. Just plays it back towards Company. Alderweireld in possession again, but there's so much room at the moment for Belgium down either side, but especially down this right side.
Yeah, well, I think England were worried about a couple of players in particular, aren't they? De Bruyne and Hazard, so there's a lot of space for others. Witsel is a decent footballer in the middle of the park. We've seen the two wing-backs combine. I mean, Chuck plays as an attacker in the Premier League. As the point tries to set through Lukaku, just treads on the ball really, and a second kick to get it from under himself, just kicked it too far ahead of him, and Pickford is able to smother, but again, striker, and he's getting space in and around the penalty spot. It's crazy.
It is crazy. He should do a lot better, Lukaku there. Very good at the moment. Delph on this left-hand side has possession now, though. Someone needs to try and get control of this one. Sterling again dropping very, very deep, trying to get involved in the play. Stones has the ball on the halfway line. Jones out to the right for Trippier, who is being dispossessed, although the throw-in has gone England's way. Chadley stuck his foot in. That's with Stones just inside Belgium's half. He goes it back to halfway for Dyer. Now forward there where Sterling's got a bit of space to run into. Again, it's a bit of a standstill as his attack, and he just lays it towards Trippier, who plays it back in field for Sterling. Loftus-Cheek now with Stones there, good 30 yards out there. Plays it off to Delph, who's got a bit of room now, maybe to have a shot onto his left foot there. Lovely play by Delph into the box. Now Sterling trying to turn in the area, and he just turns into 3 yellow shirts that are around him. Decision-making from Sterling there, not the greatest.
No, I mean, maybe he didn't get the shout, but he was taking too long, seemingly. It did look as though Delph was going to shoot initially, but it was disguised pass, like just momentarily wrong-footed the Belgian defence, but Sterling's not capitalising. I think he wanted really to return it, and then thought, you know what, I'm in the area, and I'll just beat this man. But there's 2 or 3 others just there. He could have done with a shout, maybe, because he was looking to his left, and the cover came from more to the right. But promising for England. Delph, I think, has made a good start.
Yeah, Loftus-Cheek has the ball now, and he's coming forward, and he has Trippier behind the overlap who he finds now. Back in field to Loftus-Cheek, edge of the box there. Drives into the area now, still gets to the byline. Loftus-Cheek there tries to pull it back, and Company gets his foot in the way and stabs it behind for a corner. Good footwork by Loftus-Cheek.
Yeah, he's great play, burst of speed as well. I mean, again, the challenge comes in from Song and has dangled the leg.
England the corner. Yeah, like we said, the corner set pieces England have been good from. They line up in that sort of NFL style line, and then they all peel off and make their own runs that they've been told to do. Kane and Maguire in there. Pan out there, it is Trippier. High delivery there towards the penalty spot area. Maguire does get his head on it, but it's an easy take for Courtois in the end.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard, but I don't think Belgium is small as a team, so it's not going to be perhaps as fruitful, but it's a decent header, and it still has this special that's really test that course one.
Other reports linking Maguire with a possible move away from Leicester this summer. He's only been there for a season, but has had a good rise since moving to Leicester from Hull into the England team, and a regular starter for them at this World Cup. As Rose has possession down this left side, puts it in field to Sterling, who will look to turn and maybe have a go. He tries to float one into the penalty area. It's not the greatest from Sterling. It's actually very poor. As Hazard easily gets possession now outside of the right foot, ball up to halfway where De Bruyne has it now. He'll look to turn and go down the line. He has Dyer in company there, but De Bruyne there stretching his legs, and he's got too much for Dyer. Cuts back onto his right foot there. He's waiting for support as the Man City man. Now to Hazard. Chadley now on the left. Not sure about that one from Hazard, and actually taking all sort of momentum out the attack there.
Yeah, I think he was looking for Alderweireld, but it's slightly wrong, to say the least. But I mean, De Bruyne didn't have much support there, but I mean that's what he can do. He can pass teams to death, but he's got pace and one or two skills, and all of a sudden a little bit of panic at the back. He gets stretched. The support wasn't exactly rushing to help Kevin De Bruyne there. It's the kind of player that England don't necessarily have, so not in the starter level. I guess Sterling's seen as that potential kind of guy, but hasn't quite clicked for him in this tournament. Criticism he's had on board, but I mean, it's that sort of player Belgium, De Bruyne and
and it's Tillmans again. He'll play it infield towards Witsel. Now to the left where Hazard has the ball. He might have a run now. It's two doubling up against him, and that's a poor pass, although I think wasn't quite on the same wavelength. Chadley there as England try and pass this one out from the back. Maguire on the edge of his own box. He finds a nice ball forward to Sterling, who will turn it. Finds Delph now to his left-hand side, and Delph will skip away from a poor challenge from Meunier, and now England can try and come forward down the left side. It's Rose. Holds on to it, does have a Kane on the up, and Kane to pick it up. That's not where you really want Harry Kane to be. Plays it back towards Delph, and again, it is just a little bit slow from England at times.
yeah, slow. I mean, if Sterling does pick up a bit, you want him to run at defenders, but he's getting away from his support. Danny Rose, he thinks quick, but he slowed it down as well. Maybe the options going forward are as limited as has been suggested since the Croatian defeat, of course. But I mean, maybe it's just a patient approach as they go over the top for Sterling. Has got it onto his right foot, tries to tip Harry Kane, drop past it, but he's screwed it wide off the post.
Take up ever so slightly, still look a little bit shaky at the back, but at least they've created a few chances. Loftus-Cheek had a header in the box, which he just tries to flick towards the top left corner. He got it wrong though, easy save for Courtois. Maguire then had a header from a corner as well. Again, that was headed down in around the penalty spot area, easy save once more. The best chance has come just a few moments ago as Sterling found some space in the box. He thought he was going to hit it on the volley or the half volley with his right foot. He lays it to Kane, who's just inside the box, but he sort of slips with his right foot in. He skews a shot wide.
Got it wrong, and it's high wide, not too handsome, and he's behind for the goal kick. He's putting a lot of space. Is Raheem Sterling. Look at that chance for Kane, another replay. It's another Optic Studio commentary, of course. For some reason he went in it first time while sliding. Strange. A little bit slow to react. Perhaps he just instantly knew it was off target. But England come forward again down their left-hand side with Sterling once more. 4 yellow shirts close to him. Just the one in Loftus-Cheek. The pass is back. Delphin Rose. Loftus-Cheek's now playing. Trippier over the touchline back to Jones. For Belgium behind the ball. Just knocking it around casually from right to left on the halfway line. No real momentum. They're not going to make it easy for England, are they? Did it criticise France for sitting back on a 1-0?
Yes, but is sort of that figure, that sort of number 10, or just someone in the hole there that's creating anything, someone that's picking out a pass. That's the issue at the moment. It's passing it around the defence and it's putting it down the channels, but there's just no one really in there that's linking everything up. And it was a criticism really of England that they didn't have that in the Croatia game, and it's shown that they don't really have that in this game so far.
In the squad, perhaps one position to look at in the future as England try and set Trippier away down the right-hand side, but the press is overhit. It's going to trickle behind eventually for a goal kick to Belgium. I haven't seen as much of the ball in the last 5 minutes or so. So fans in full voice. Belgium fans anyway. They're in the ground. Tongan eventually closed down by Loftus-Cheek. Back to Company at the edge of his own box. Bit of space to Alderweireld, right hand side. De Bruyne's come deeper to take it in. To be a 1-2 before Alderweireld hits it long towards Lukaku, but Stones headed away. And then Muniz just nipped in. Danny Rose, cross comes in, and it's just over the head of Lukaku. Pickford was a little bit out of position there because he came to accept a pass back from Danny Rose. Danny Rose didn't get the ball though, so a cross. Lukaku's got half a chance.
Yeah, not the first time though that Danny Rose has just not known what's coming around in their blind side, and Meunier nips it in like he did the goal. Meunier headed Rose. He's done it there. He's just got the ball, and it's a good cross in there. Just maybe we needed someone else and support in the area, but.
Both lost. Belgium to France after extra time in '86, and England to Italy 4 years later. There first. They wanted to win, obviously. That's Belgium try and just force a mistake out of John Stones. England are going backwards, but still. Fabian Delph switches play to the right. Phil Jones forward to Loftus-Cheek.